Yo. Hi. Hybrid and true kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, but baby. It's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this front fight, girl, I'm here to conquer, girl, In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the baddest. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. I'm a bigger man, careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready, big man tea. My people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati, spola pole wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya mademwenye wanabaki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunabon tuko party tunaban hii weekend tukendi yo hashtag check it tunaban press it to the one cha madem wako hapa wanadai tu vijiti wanjiti kwa kiti waresh wako fiti weekend tunaban adiche wanja for the G chop on the panty
Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.
Mic check. What's up, y'all? Hey, John Sanders here once again with Limitless Hoops. We had a great weekend. We had a tournament, then some of our other kids had another tournament on Sunday. Hopefully you guys were doing your workouts as well. All right, and I believe that we have our league starting up here next week. I have some great ideas for expanding our league because I'm going to be more in charge of the Jam Basketball League. So hopefully that comes with a lot more stuff where we can like go toward the big steps that we want to take. All right, toward Limitless Hoops being like everywhere and everyone doing everything. Basically, we're trying to, give you what you want. You want to work with the best players, right? But you also still want to work hard. But the best players, they don't want to work hard. But maybe they do. But they think that they want to be on the best teams at the same time. And that's called having your cake and eating it too. All right? You can't like do both, but maybe we can. All right? But I think that we have to do some kind of tricks into tricking people into doing both. But realize this, if you just go by like who the best players are, like right now, you say, who are the best players? Only the best players should be doing the best things. Well, then that kind of leaves you out. Even if you're the best player in this neighborhood, you may not be the best player in the other neighborhoods. Even if you're like the best player in Colorado, you're not the best player in the country. So we need to have a program be about like the hardest workers. All right, and my ultimate goal, and this is where I might lose a lot of people, even if we did have the best players, let's just say that we had the 12 best 8th graders in all of Colorado. They would be like, you did it. You put us together. Here we go. And then I would be like, awesome, you're together. Now separate. And they'd be like, what? I'd be like, yeah, because I want you guys to play against each other. And they'll be like, well, who's on our team? I'll be like, a whole bunch of nobodies. All right? And I mean, like, we'll make the nobodies as good as possible. But I just don't want you to be in a situation where you're passing the ball to someone who goes between his legs, around his back, over someone, does a double flip, and then goes up and dunks it. And then you're like, whoa, my teammate's awesome. Did you see who passed him the ball? That was me. And then from that point on, you just pass him the ball. Pass him the ball. Pass him the ball. That's it. You're not going to get better doing that. I need the teams to be like competitively individualistic so that like I want you to be struggling. I want you to be going through stuff during every single game. If you're like, well, that doesn't sound fun, well, then maybe you're not the right person to talk to. All right? Because some people do find competition hilariously fun. And like so much so that they get into like UFC and they're like, can you just punch me one time? Yeah. So there are very, very competitive people in this world, right? Where like some people just like love drama. Some people love this. Some people love that, right? But if you need basketball to just be like a whole bunch of like rainbows and sunshine, then you're only going to get so good. So hopefully you guys are down for that, because my plan to bring everyone together is by January, I want to just like have all these kids on every single team just playing games on the weekend. I want to have like the cheapest possible league for individuals, and I want to get just like 12 players per team and start naming them our team names, like the Eagles, like the Gators and all that kind of stuff. Have them be in specific areas and just pay for the coaching and just like make no money off it, basically. Just pay for the gym time, pay for the reps. And people can be on another team, but they could also be on one of these game-only teams. And once we build that league up, and it'll be in a very organized way where you'll have your schedule for the entire year, because if you're like, let's say a second grader, you'll play at either 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock on Saturday. If you're like a third grader, you'll play on Sunday. Only at these times, right? So you'll know your entire schedule for the entire year. So these will be the most consistent league possible, and we'll just gather as many kids as we can for a whole year. And you guys can have games every single weekend if you want to, but since you'll have so many kids on your team, even if they can't make it, then they can still possibly play. So that's the goal. And then after we collect enough kids, then we spring it on everybody, basically. Let's have some tryouts. Let's do this idea. And since they've been a part of our thing, they're wearing even like the jersey with the name on it, like the Vikings. They're like, wait a minute. And in the meantime, we might as well start our thing where we split the teams by personality types. So all the Bulls players are very, very like rowdy sort of thing. All the Bucks players are very, very like cordial. Right? And I think that we have a sneaky way to kind of like jumpstart this whole thing. Anyway, that's my idea. I'll pitch it more to other people later. The whole goal is to get us a gym. Whole goal is to get us in the gym a lot, and then to get us working out the right way, and then getting us playing against the best competition on earth. All right, and that's what our plans are. All right, anyways, let's begin. I got Kieran and Declan Louth in the audience. What's up? I got Caleb here. Taz, what's poppin'? I got Taylor Trujillo. Whoop, whoop, what's up? All right, if you're here, check in the comment section so that I know that you are here. All right, we'll start off with the quote of the day. The quote of the day today is grow continuously. And as you can tell from my 6'7" frame, I have not yet done growing, man. I just keep growing. I'm like 90 years old and I'm still growing. It's crazy. No, I'm not. But it's more than just that, of course. You do want to grow continuously physically, of course. But that's not going to happen. All right, you have to grow mentally. You have to grow emotionally. You have to grow like spiritually, I suppose. All right, you have to just continue to grow as a human being, continue to grow as a player, continue to get better. And you want to make it to the point where you getting better, it's a dopamine sort of fix where you can eventually become addicted to improving. All right, where it's like you're never okay with how good you are. Maybe you're like a first grader, and then some second grade team's like, "You're such a good first grader, man. You should join our second grade team." And you're like, "Really? Oh my God, I made it." Or you're like, "Nah, I want to keep getting better." And then you're like, now you're approached by a third grade team and you're still a first grader. And they're like, "How about our team?" Nah. I want to keep getting better. And I'm not going to do anything unless it's me getting better. And I want to keep improving. If I can make, like, let's say 33s in a row, that's not good enough. I'm not celebrating that accomplishment. All right? Or like Taz, he keeps telling me, "I got my elbow in." I'm like, no, don't celebrate that accomplishment. It's not an accomplishment yet. All right? You want to keep going, keep getting better. Sure, you got it in, I suppose, sometimes, but can you shoot 100 straight shots with it? Can you make 10 straight threes with it? All right? Can you do it in a game while you're tired and your mind isn't quite there? All right, so grow continuously. All right, means like you're just never gonna stop getting better, and if you make that into a habit, it'll be an amazing one. All right, hi, it's Romello. What's up, Romello? All right, don't forget the quote of the day: grow continuously. Let's check out the itinerary, the stuff that we are doing for the day. Stuff that we're doing in the future, it's way over there. All right, we got Divine Drill 101 with personal rules, indirect Euro step, Kyrie spin to J, hurdles layups, and then 180 side or fake handoff. Talking about one of those, I want to talk about the 180 side or fake handoff. We really do struggle at like passing the ball to the wing and trying to figure out whether they're open or not. It's such a strange thing that we're like, we can't discern between an open player and a not open player. And I'm talking about like even our high schoolers. They just can't figure it out. And guys, if they're taking, it's just a pump fake and back door, dude. Like you can't guard them both. You're not going to be able to guard them both. So we got to play with that a lot more. But as we dribble at them and they go back door, maybe if the back door is taken, they can fake the back door and come for a handoff. Or if the handoff's taken, they can fake the handoff and go back door. All right? Or as we dribble and they go for the handoff, maybe our guy jumped the handoff and then we fake the handoff and then boom, we're gone. All right? And that's where 180 side or fake handoff come into play. And we got to get really savvy with this stuff because right now we're just looking at the guy, telegraphing the pass, going, "Are you open?" We see the defender guarding him, which is like a big, huge black dude. And we're like, "I think he's open." And then we throw it hella slow with our left hand because we're just weak with that one maybe. But even slow with our right hand, we throw it slow. And then we're like, that was not a good idea. And then he takes it, goes off for a dunk, and we're like, I should probably not have passed that. We have to get beyond that. Anyway, stuff that we did in the past is half-court game, make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes, ball pickup layup, juke straps, hurdles, and jingle bells. Hopefully you guys have done that stuff. You came to that workout and you filmed the stuff that we're doing in the future already. Are you going to film it today or tomorrow? But the stuff that we're doing tonight, which you should have already done as homework if you are a true team player. I did tell one of our new high school kids, he's like, "What should I do, blah, 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 to make college, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, well, and I knew he wasn't going to do it. But I went ahead and just told him anyways. And I wrote something out. I took like 20 minutes to write it out. And I sent it to him. And I said, and I didn't make it that hard. I made it like the workout card. And then I said, and post it online. And he's like, "Yeah, okay, yes, sir. Yeah. I was like, okay. And it's been 3 days and he hasn't done one day. And I was like, dude, I don't know. We only have like 2.5 weeks until we play. But maybe I could do some kind of miracle, some Hail Mary, and just post something online so I can tell some coaches, look, he listens to me. And I told him that because no one listens to any coach ever. Like, people just don't. That's why you guys who are doing the homework, you're so remarkable. Like, you don't realize it. Like, people rarely listen to coaches or people or parents or teachers telling them to do the right thing. They just don't. So the kid that does, honestly, I could just say to a college coach, like enough college coaches, and just be like, yo, he listened to me. Look, he posted it. I asked him to, and he did it. They'll be like, what? Seriously? Yeah, we'll take him. Dude, what the heck? I mean, we have no one like that on our team. It's so just like randomly weird that even though you guys know that knowledge and have heard me say that and have seen it, you still won't do it. We still can't get more than our 4 people posting homework, but at least we have 4. At least we have 4. But the stuff that we're doing tonight, we got pick and roll, pass to roll. All right, that's just coming off the pick and roll with a weak show and no help. All right, if there's a weak show, that means that we can still sneak the ball in there. We don't have to retreat. And there's no help, which means that the screener can turn toward the ball and then roll toward the basket. So then we want to make the pass with our teammate side hand, but next to our knee, and it's a bounce pass. So it's a strange pass to be able to get this pick and roll done without lobbing it over or throwing it into the defense's hands. And then we can ball pounds, bluff and recover. Bluff and recover is going from the corner. Someone drives on the strong side of you, you don't want to go help. That help is from the help side. If you leave your man, you're in trouble. And but we will bluff it. We will open toward them, step with our hand and our foot toward them, and then sprint back to our man, regardless of whether they passed it or not. Just to make that closeout really, really tough, and to make that shot almost impossible to make. Then we got help side to close out. That's, again, just from the middle of the key. When they skip the ball, you want to turn and run with your outside foot going first. All right, and then you're going to close out, forcing them to the baseline, not toward the middle. Don't let people drive middle on you. And then as they throw the ball back, you want to go with your outside foot first, open up toward half court basically, and sprint back toward the middle. Again, all these things are just like footwork and steps to get us there as quickly as we possibly can. All right, and so that's what we're doing for the help side, the closeout drill. Other thing that I wanted you to note is when I say something on offense, really try to apply it for defense and vice versa. So as that ball's going over, I said don't let them go to the middle. I need you guys to start driving to the middle on offense. Last ones are quick shots. Shooting the ball as quickly as possible. As you catch it, you get 10 shots, and then you guys rotate. The rebounder should have his hands up. The passer should have his hands up. Pass the ball accurately, and you should shoot the ball over your right shoulder, then over your left shoulder, over and over and over again as you switch sides. And then the last one is fast break, post seal. That's as we're going down on the fast break. If we have a person to seal, we close in on him, and then boom, 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 then like seal him up so you can score down low. So we're going to try that one. But we're also going to try the one that we've already tried, where you go on the fast break, and now they're behind you. You're going to stop early on the high post. All right, so it's either stopping on the low post if he's already down there, or stopping on the high post if he's up there. Now, if you want to watch that, all right, that's right here. So we'll go toward the right, okay? So if the ball's up here and Mr. Yellow Man has the ball, and this guy is we'll make it the big guy. The big guy's running down, all right? And let me see, he has defense right there, and then the 5-man is playing defense right here. All right. If this guy's running and this guy's going first, and he's already beat him down here, we want to go all the way down here and then seal. Hit him hard so that he's right there, and you have both your hands up, and then we can make an entry pass right here, pump fake low pass high actually right there, and then he can score. But the other one, and again, to stop that, you don't want him to seal you right here. Defensively, as he's coming down, you got to meet him at the elbow so he doesn't get you sealed that deep. But again, that was if they were down here and playing stupid defense. The other one is if they're behind you and you're running here and they're behind you. Instead of running all the way to right here where they get to stand right there, well, that's bad. Now you want to do basically the opposite of what they were doing when they stopped you. You want to stop him here. So he runs into the back of you. And again, your hands are up like this. Don't let him go around you either way. And then he will pump fake up and then bounce past the ball ahead of you so you can stop and then sprint and catch it. One of the hard parts about that is don't pass the ball as they're going back, because then they won't be able to go forward to catch the ball. You want to wait for them to hit their man, establish forward possible momentum, and then you bounce past the ball ahead for that score. So that's the drill that we'll be doing on that. And then the last two that we're just going to watch real quick are the two that I've already mentioned. But one is ball pounds. So weekend pounds, we make sure that the ball is like shoulder length at least. Pound the ball so hard that you hope that it goes up to the ceiling. And we're going to do this because our weekends suck. We can't pass with our weekend. We can't dribble with it. So we got to get better at it, all right? So you just pound the suckiness away, all right? And the other one that I'm going to show you right now is the quick shots. All right, you're going to turn, already be bent down, already be ready to shoot that hook shot. Because again, you want to shoot a shot that no one else can block. All right, it's just a shot like this, but you turn on your hand, you go straight up with both hands. All right, as your legs are being unbent. All right, after you shoot your 10, again, the rebounder wants to not let the ball drop. Passer wants to pass it accurately. But after you shoot your 10, you guys will all rotate. Let's watch them rotate. I think that was 10 right there. How many is he going to shoot? Come on, Noah, count. There we go. Okay, there goes 10. Then we rotate. And make sure that the rebounds are serious. You want to develop a rebounding habit to where, like, you don't want that ball to ever fall, so then you trick your mind into never wanting any ball to ever fall. All right? So that's everything that we're doing. Who here has been posting homework? That's what I want to find out right now. Who's been posting that homework? Triple cross repeat. Got Wyatt up there. I saw that, Wyatt. Declan, and got Noah. 2-ball dribbling right there. Oh, we got Bird Huxley right there too. And Declan and Kieran. Joey racing against the clock. I love it. That was like at least like 7 people right there. So I'd like to apologize for me saying that there was only 4. There was like 7. All right, fantastic job, you guys. All right, keep it up, especially during the summertime. Again, you have no school. You have no like responsibilities, really, maybe like mowing the lawn or something like that. All right, so do this stuff. I mean, do it so that we can hold you accountable to and to doing it. Again, you guys are addicted. You guys are addicted to being lazy, okay? You want to change that addiction. And how are you going to do it? The same way that all addicts do it. They go to AA meetings, which Alcohol Anonymous, and they're like, I'm an alcoholic and I would like some help. And why won't they just do it alone? Why can't they just say, hey, I'm going to stop drinking. You can trust me, and just walk away? Why don't they do that? Why? Because that's way harder. And if you really, really, really wanted to do it, and it really meant everything to you because you might die, well, wouldn't you get some other people involved than just you? Because if it's just you, I know how it is. I work for myself. You think I wake up exactly at like 7:30 in the morning and I get straight to work? Dude, I can do whatever I want. No one's going to check me. But when I have like people like invited over to like come work with me or whatever, I'm such a better worker. All right. So hold yourself accountable by posting right now. Then you can also inspire some others. And if you get going, and if you get this going to where you and your friends are posting online so you can see each other, then the moment that they don't do it, don't give them any excuse. Just be like, you didn't post, you owe us a run or something like that. And you guys are that serious about it, dude, you would always do it. All right, you would always do it. And if you always did it, all of a sudden, next thing that you know, you're in the NBA. And you're like, dang, I did it. But you didn't do it because of yourself. You did it because of your friends helping you. All right, your friends are like the great influencers. Your friends, it's like the peer pressure that you need. It's like putting peer pressure on yourself. All right, as strong as peer pressure is, it's so hard to go against peer pressure, right? Give that to yourself. Duh. It's like one of the most powerful tools in the world. We've been using it since like the freaking like medieval days where they're like, put an A on her shirt because she's an adulteress. Oh, drag a rock through town. Dong, dong. This guy's a loser. We've been doing peer pressure forever. So use that peer pressure for yourself by posting the stupid homework, guys. All right. Great job. Let's check the story of the day. Watch it. Your mentality defines your path and destination more so than anything else. Although there is some merit to preparing for the worst, positive thoughts will usually propel you further. Face each day with the expectation of achieving good. rather than the dread of falling short. That is true. That is true. I use negative for myself a lot, where it's like, dude, I don't want to be a loser. Dude, I don't want to disappoint. Dude, I like that. I don't want to be like the worst. I want like that. But you should probably be like, I want to be the best, and I want to prepare for the best. And I think I had a pretty healthy amount of that as well. I will say the positive helps more than the negative, because you want to be thinking in the positive route. You want to be like, oh, not like if I make it to college, what am I going to do? It's when I make it to college, what am I going to do? It's when I get drafted to the NBA, what am I going to do? And when you get drafted to the NBA, start imagining it right now. You got picked number 51 in the NBA draft. Will you look back at today and be like, I should have shot more shots? I mean, you're going to the NBA, right? You're in. You're going to get your $1 million contract, but you got picked number 51 and your chances of likelihood of lasting longer than 3 years are really, really low. But you made it. You probably won't start, probably won't play that much, but you made the NBA. Do you wish that you could have came back here and worked harder? I bet you that you would, all right? Because the reason that you're not working is because you're like, well, I won't make it to that level. Well, what if you do make it to that level? How will you be like now? What will you wish that you would have done differently? All right? So start thinking that way now. It's like thinking like you're guaranteed going there. So I guess it would be like going to Disneyland, I guess. I don't know. Like you're definitely going. Like your parents bought the tickets, okay? But you're still, I guess the plane might go down. I guess that maybe your parents might back out of the trip. I guess maybe it might be a cloudy or rainy day. I don't know. It may not happen, but you're going to bring your little bunny ears or whatever they're called, the Mickey Mouse ears? Of course you are. Because it's Disney World. Of course you are, right? So you got to start preparing for that now. Will you bring some lunch or some money for some lunch? You start thinking about all this stuff, right? So more than Disneyland, this is the NBA. This is D1. This is varsity. Start preparing like you're definitely going to be in that situation right now. But think about that in a positive sense. Don't think, well, what if I get cut my freshman year? What am I going to do then? Oh, no. Oh, no. And you start thinking all these negative thoughts. That's not really going to help you out. All right? So start preparing for not the worst. Start preparing for the best. All right? Let's check the movie of the day. What do we have for the movie? Who's doing the movie thing? All right. We got Jerry Maguire. All right, kids who are young. Okay, this is the movie for the 11th graders. All right, look, it's not that you couldn't watch this movie if you're young. It's just that you probably wouldn't want to watch this movie if you're young. While it had its cool parts, it's a football movie. It's a fairly serious movie, I suppose. It had some hilarious parts too. I saw it in the theater maybe when I was 12 or 13 or 14. I'm not really sure. All right, but right here, right now, he's screaming, "Show me the money." All right. Why is he doing that? Because he's a guy that took a chance. All right. Tom Cruise right here. He's a guy that took a chance on his dream. All right. He saw that the what do they call the stupid people, the sports agent people were just stealing money from pro athletes, and they weren't really truly benefiting them. And he wrote a whole paper saying that we need smaller company, we need more interaction, we need more care and things like that. And everyone's like, yeah, dude, you did it. And he wrote this whole big paper about it, but then he got fired. I hate to tell that's all in the beginning though. But so then he goes around trying to collect all of his people before they get stolen from him, and he ends up talking to Cuba Gooding Jr. I forgot what his name is in the movie, but he's the one football player who's been down and out. He's kind of in the same position as this guy, where he's gone for his dreams, but he's undersized. He's this and that, right? And he tries to keep his client. His client's show me the money, baby. You gotta say it to me. You gotta say it to me. And he makes him scream it, right? But it shows the relationship between those two guys. Shows the relationship at their houses too. Shows the relationship between like the football world and the sports agent world. And it just shows that like what you can do when like your back's against the wall and like you're desperate. You're desperate to keep your way of life. You're desperate to go after your passion. And it's an amazing, amazing movie. But again, mostly for the older crowd. So if you're a junior, this is your movie of the month. All right, it's called Jerry Maguire. All right, and I will give it 46 stars. I thought it was an exquisite movie. All right, maybe even 47. Man, 46, 47 stars. Oh, that's tough. 46 out of 50 stars. Nope, we're going to up it. We're going to up it. 47 stars out of 50, Jerry Maguire. Thank you, Tom Cruise. Let's go home. All right, let's check the trivia question today. I wouldn't carry that chip my whole career. Bello, I would carry that chip my whole career. That's what I'm guessing that you're saying. There you go. You're going to carry the chip on your shoulder your whole career. I can understand some bad grammar, baby. I can read it all, baby. I can read it all. Anyways, we got a tie situation still going here. No one scored last time. We have a few more days in the month. Whoever's winning by the end of the month trivia gets a free coin. All right, that's not really free since you earned it. But yes, Kieran's up 3-3, tied with Teo, and then we got Caleb with 2. He has a chance to tie right now. We got Noah Massa coming last or fourth with 1. Let's see who gets the trivia question today. I believe it is a tough one. All right, this one is about the Sixth Man of the Year award. Which was first presented in the 1982-83 season. Which Philadelphia 76er won that inaugural award? Who won the first ever Sixth Man of the Year award? That's the question. My mom said it made her cry. Oh, the movie, yeah, it was a very sad movie. It was cute, though. It was cute. Who won the first ever Sixth Man of the Year award? You don't need the first 5 people. This is off the bench, and they came in and they just pushed him over the edge, and they're like, man, you hella good sixth man, baby. Here's an award for you. Who was that guy? Who was that first guy? They should like make the award in his like image. Maybe have him sit on the bench, like while he's posing for the award. Put like a bench thing there. But he comes off the bench and he plays his hardest. Bobby Jones is the answer. Right there. And we got Teo put it by that much. Bobby Jones, also the name of a very, very famous golfer, but this is the basketball player Bobby Jones. Teo got it right by a hair. Man, that was a close match. You guys see it right on the screen. I got Teo with 4 points right now. Great job, Teo. Let's see if you can finish up. No one's beat Kieran in a long time, so we're going to see if this is the beginning of the end of his reign. Maybe. All right, check the last thing that we got. We got Wembanyama. He was in a picture with the greats from San Antonio Spurs. He was on a subway train in New York. He was throwing out the first pitch in the first game. He was on stage accepting the thing. He was doing all this. I think this will be his greatest challenge. Handling the media circus now. Before he was just working out. Now he has to do commercials. Now he has to do sponsorships. Now he has to meet up with some girls, maybe some parties. How are you gonna do that? Since Finn, you're right. All right. How is he gonna react? It reminded me of Ronda Rousey, a female UFC fighter who took over the world. She was 9-0, never lost. People were like talking about her like she was like Mike Tyson. She was beating people in 30 seconds, and she was headlining men's events. A woman was making more money than the men. The men were like, can I please fight on your undercard? Can I please? But then she started doing movies. She started doing commercials. Started doing all this other stuff. And I was like, man, is she that good? But some people were like, she's not that good. And I was like, she seems like she's that good. Then she fought someone named Holly Holmes. Holly Holmes destroyed her. And I don't know if it was just because Holly Holmes was better. Maybe she was lying this whole time about being good. But some of it had to do with her doing that many movies and stuff, man. How's Wemby going to do? How's he going to react to receiving his payday? All right, how are you guys going to react to receiving your payday when teams are like, we need you on our team because you're so good, switch teams, stuff like that? How are you going to react then when you're receiving all this clout from girls in high school? Will you still be working hard? Well, we will find out. If you're showing up tonight, don't forget that the quote of the day, we're in Broomfield tonight at 6:30 through 8. The quote of the day is grow continuously. We're going to be doing all those workouts. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. You can show up a little bit early. I believe that we have the gym at 6. I'll be there at 6. Whatever. Anyways, cue my music. Great job, you guys. Keep pushing onward. Peace. Loud as you possibly can.